Hi, my name's Tim Madron. I was born on the 3rd of March, so I'm a Piscean. And I joined HI-5, I remember it very well, on the 5th of January 2009. How would I describe my segment? Well, it's called Making Music, so I guess you could say it's about making music, which is fine by me because I play the guitar, the piano, trumpet, and a bit of the drums as well. So I love making music. The best thing about being part of HI-5 is seeing the smiles on little kids' faces when you're dancing and entertaining, and seeing the absolute joy that they get from seeing us. The most surprising thing about being in HI-5 would be exactly that, that I'm in HI-5. Yeah, it's crazy. When I was growing up, I always dreamt of sailing around the world in a yacht, and I used to sail a lot, and I loved that. And if I couldn't have done that, I would have liked to have been a part of a race called the America's Cup race. The performers that I look up to and really respect would be MJ, Michael Jackson, JT, Justin Timberlake, and GK. You might not know that, Gene Kelly. He's a bit older. Yeah. My favourite HI-5 song would be a new song called Fairy Tales. Now, when I was growing up, my older brothers and sisters used to read me heaps of fairy tale stories, so I really enjoy that one. I grew up in the South Island in New Zealand, the very top corner of it, called Marlborough. Now, this place your parents might know. It's beautiful. It's surrounded by mountains and the ocean, and it's got a place called the Marlborough Sounds. I used to sail there when I was a kid. And I grew up there with my mum and my dad and lots of pets, and I had 2 brothers and 1 sister who I grew up with. Now, they're all a lot older than me, but they were really cool people to be around, and they still are now. What was I doing before I joined HI-5? Well, I've done lots of things. I've been a magician, I've worked on boats, I've driven boats, I've driven cars, I've done lots and lots of things. But my jobs that I've done previously to HI-5 would mainly be show jobs. Now, show jobs are ones that I've done in the theatre. I worked on a show called Fiddler on the Roof, which was with a famous guy called Topo, an amazing guy. And I've worked on another show called Altar Boys, which was so much fun. So that's sort of what I was doing before I joined HI-5. When I was a child, I used to play lots of sports, sailing, soccer, did a bit of judo, cricket, indoor cricket, lots and lots of things. Now, the sports I play, I love going for rides on my bike whenever I can, and I also love sailing. I do that on most weekends, and I'd have to say, yeah, that'd be about it at the moment. Oh, I fly radio control aeroplanes. Yeah? Is that a sport? Yeah, that's a good sport. Hello, Tim Hummingborough here, and I'm studying birds and their bird calls in the Australian bush. I really am very high up in the trees. And why am I up here? If we listen very carefully, we should be able to hear some very interesting bird calls. Did you hear that? It sounded like the screech of the black cockatoo. What was one of my favourite things to do at school? Well, my favourite subject was geography, because I got to learn about how the earth was formed and how it gets worn away in some places and how it gets built up in others. But my best memory of school was when I was really young. At my school we had a sycamore tree. Now, sycamore trees grow their seeds, and the seeds, when they hop off the tree, they spin down like little helicopters. So when I was a kid, I used to pick off all the seeds and let go of them, and they'd spin down. That was one of the best memories I have of my early school. What was I like as a child? Well, I guess you'd have to ask my older brothers and sisters that. I think I was perfect. Yeah, to be honest. No, I had a lot of energy. I still do. And I was a very happy child. I'm very passionate about a lot of children's charities. I actually last year emceed the ball for the clown doctors. Now, the clown doctors, they go around all the hospitals and they make all the children laugh. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful charity. I also, when I was younger, I supported World Vision, and instead of having a 40-hour famine, we had a 40-hour relay. We raised lots and lots of money and got the whole community behind it. and I got a scholarship with World Vision and everything like that. And I really strongly believe in what they do. The Starlight Children's Foundation do a pretty special job. Actually, if I wasn't doing this job, I would love to be a Captain Starlight. Yeah. These are my muscles. If I had one piece of advice for kids these days, I would say go out and explore nature. Do it with your friends, do it with your family. Go out and see how trees grow and how mountains erode, all sorts of things. The best way to do this is go camping with your family, or with your mum, or with your dad, with your friends, their friends, whoever's in charge. Go out and go camping. It's so much fun. Let's sing another sheep song. Ba, 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 ba. Sing a sheep song. Ba, 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 ba. Come sing along. I would have to say my favourite food is spaghetti bolognese. Yeah, you can't get any better. It's the best thing. And when you're a student, kids, remember this, when you're a student, it's the best meal you could ever have. It's the only meal you could afford. My favourite animal is actually a mammal. It's a dolphin. And I met one of these in the wild once, and it was one of the most beautiful experiences of my life. My favourite colour would have to be, depends what mood I'm in, but I'd say yellow. Yellow. My favourite time of the year is the middle of winter. Now, it's when it's really, really cold and everyone's got the heaters on and it's raining outside and all you can do is stay inside and play games like that.
We're off exploring near and far. We're off exploring, yes we are.
A joke? Okay. My joke is a dad joke. Now, kids, you have to watch out for dad jokes in your life, okay? Here we go. All right. Oh, I need someone. Felly, come over here. Come over here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupt.
Moo. Okay, my favourite animated film would have to be Finding Nemo. Because I love the shark. Bruce the shark. Do you want to hear my shark voice? Okay, you do. Okay. Hello, I'm Bruce the shark. My favourite game would have to be either Risk or Monopoly. I would say Monopoly's my favourite. Anything where you can take over the world. No. Hey, a bit of a tip though, statistically, Trafalgar Square is the one that you land on the most, okay? So if you're after a good set to buy, I would buy the reds and then the oranges, okay? But if you're playing against me, don't buy those. I would have to say my favourite book would be the very exciting Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Very, very good. Finance, very important, kids. My favourite kids book would have to be Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Yeah, it's a great book. The best time to read it is after you've just finished high school. Now, I mentioned earlier that I was a magician in a previous job. Okay, now this is a really good magic trick, okay? You've got to watch this coin very, very carefully. I put it right on the end of my finger, okay? Then I click around it like this. Click, 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 and it's gone! Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, just look. Oh, it was behind the camera. I just thought of another one. Okay, watch very, very closely because I'm just about to disappear.